How's everyone doing today? I'm doing great, and I'm going to make some clarified whiskey sours. Really cool. Sounds really gross. Give it a try. It involves filtering your cocktail through whole milk. Bear with me. What you're going to need to make this simple whiskey sour, I'm going to turn mine into New York sours afterwards, which is really cool. They were so good last week. I posted some pictures. You may want to go look at them. So we will need, what are we doing? Lost stuff. Okay, 1/3 cup of lemon juice, which I just picked and cut. You'll see that here. Neat. Yeet. Slice up those lemons, which I grew. This one from seed. This one is a Meyer lemon. I have some potted lemons in my garage, as you just saw, which are fun to grow. But we have some freeze coming on here in Texas soon, so. Ponderosa lemons are delicious. They just have a lot of seeds. They're impressively big. All right, I'll just go ahead and juice all of these. Can never have too much, even though we only need 1/3 cup. And we'll come back. And here's my fresh squeeze. 1/3 cup of lemon juice. You will need 1/3 cup of simple syrup. I bought it at the store. I could have made it, I suppose. Man, I need my glasses. I can barely see. I would have made a bigger batch, but to be honest, I forgot to buy simple syrup. And a cup of your whiskey, bourbon, rye of choice. I'm using Elijah Craig. Don't at me. I love Elijah Craig. So a whole cup of this. Elijah Craig. Also, the pronunciation was bad. All right, 1/3 cup of that. That is your whiskey sour. Notice the color. I've increased the recipe because I actually did make some more simple syrup. I made some. So easy. Equal parts water and sugar. Put it on the heat. Stir it. Keep stirring it. Don't let it boil until it all till the sugar all dissolves. Done. No problem. All right. So for this recipe, you need 3/4 cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. I got fresh squeezed because I grow my own lemons. This came right off the vine. 3/4 cup of simple syrup that I just made. And 2 cups of your whiskey of choice. I'm using Elijah Craig. Do not add me. I am sorry. You could always buy more. Boom. 2 cups. I just bought this bottle. 2 cups. And then, it might not be enough. you add it to your milk. I need a bigger container. Bear with me. Be right back. All right, I'm back. And I forgot I had this large bowl. All right, so into that, I'm gonna add my 1 cup of whole milk. By the way, the ratio is just 2 alcohol, 3/4 and 3/4 simple syrup, lemon juice, 3/4 of each, whatever you use, ounces, cups, and 1 of, so it's 3, 3/4, 3/4, 1. Just see me making margaritas. I don't use a shot glass. All right, and into that, you add your whiskey sour, which is basically what this is. And just notice the color of it now. When I clarify it, it turns out so nice. Milk is going to curdle, but that's what is going to make it clarify. All the other color comes out of it. The milk is going to take all the colors out of it. It's going to make the shelf life so much longer. You'll be able to store it for, I don't know, a couple of weeks in the fridge. And we also have milk-based alcohol drinks. Anybody ever had a White Russian? I know I have. It loves to be a White Russian. They're good. All right, the next thing you need to do is strain it. This is going to take probably a long time. But as you can see, it's already coming out the bottom. And the part that's coming out right now is not that clear. The first part normally isn't, so you just do that. Pour that part back in. Coffee filter works fine. I'm using a cheesecloth because cheesecloth is basically made to filter the cheese curds out of your whey. So this is just filtering the cheese curds out of your alcohol, and it filters all the colors. It makes it taste smoother, and it increases the shelf life. And so that is what that's going to look like. Eventually, I'm going to start pouring that liquid into a mason jar, so I can store it in the fridge, and I'll enjoy it on Saturday. I'll show you what the finished product is. It's going to be a New York whiskey sour. This is going to be a clarified whiskey sour. To make it a New York whiskey sour, you just pour it over ice and then float a red wine on top. I tried them over the weekend. I'm not a big fan of red wine. I don't mind the sweet red wines. But when I tried to mix it, float the sweet red wine on top, it just mixed all through. Tasted really good, but mixed all through. I can show you what the red wine looks like, and it looks pretty good, but I don't like red wine. Anyway, guys, we will check back later and see how this process is going. Okay, guys, it has been overnight since I have filtered and refiltered the whiskey sour through the coffee filter and the milk. And what I'm left with is a nice clear bottle of what I can only describe as urine. But it's not. It's clarified whiskey sour. And so right now what I'm going to make is a New York sour. I have chosen a not very expensive semi-sweet wine. I don't like red wines, but we'll try and see what this one is like. So what you should be able to do, mason jars are not the best thing to be good to store in, but let's see, is pour it up. And then, supposedly, if I can open this, there we go. Yeah, it smells like red wine. Oh well, we'll see. Hopefully it gets a nice float on top for you. Yeah, you can hear my dog. Oh yeah. And there you go. And that, my friend, is a New York sour. And you can enjoy that, keep that in your fridge. My wife has asked me to have one ready for her when she comes home from work. Cheers.